the contract. So Terence Crawford, if he gets past Madrimov on August 3rd, will have the chance.
I always say I don't care. I just want to fight the top guys, the best guys. They're going to bring the best side out of it.
He's already said he loves the Terence Crawford Boots Ennis fight. You know, I took him to see him, and he's already said he loves the Terence Crawford Boots Ennis fight. You know, I took him to see him, and he knows.
A FaceTime with His Excellency, who asked me, will we make
anyone, and he's a pound for pound great. I mean, he's a legend.
I mean, and not these guys that's on the lower level. You know, when you fight somebody that's sharp and good like you.
A FaceTime with His Excellency, who asked me, will we make the Crawford fight? And the answer, Boots said.
And he knows. But the thing is with Terence also knows.
If Boots is a world-class fighter.
The long-awaited clash between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Jaron "Boots" Ennis is finally official. After months of speculation, the date and venue have been confirmed, marking one of the most anticipated showdowns in modern boxing. Despite earlier hesitation about facing smaller or younger opponents, Crawford made it clear he's ready for any challenge. "I don't care who it is," he said. "I just want the best. They bring the best out of me." Boots Ennis earned this opportunity with a dominant stoppage win over David Avanesian in front of more than 14,000 fans in Philadelphia. It was his first fight under Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing banner, and he didn't disappoint. The 7-year-old IBF welterweight champion broke Avanesian down with sharp counters, eventually forcing a corner stoppage after 5 rounds. The performance was decisive and even quicker than Crawford's own win over Avanesian back in 2022, a comparison that immediately fueled debate over who truly rules the welterweight landscape. After the fight, Ennis wasted no time calling out Crawford directly. "Send the contract," he said on live camera. Saudi boxing promoter Turki Alalshik quickly responded online, congratulating Ennis and offering to host the fight at 154 pounds in the kingdom. Within hours, Hearn confirmed conversations had taken place with Alalshik about possibly staging the fight as a co-main event on the October Beterbiev versus Bivol card, or giving it its own headline slot early next year. Crawford, who faces WBA super welterweight champion Israel Madrimov on August 3 inches Los Angeles, acknowledged Ennis's challenge while noting the double standards in boxing commentary. He reminded fans that when he fought Avanesian, critics called it a mismatch, yet Ennis received praise for the same opponent. "World-class fighter now, huh? The double standards are crazy," Crawford wrote on social media. If Bud gets past Madrimov, a Crawford-Ennis fight at 154 would be one of the sport's biggest technical showdowns. Ennis brings power and explosiveness, 32-0, with 29 knockouts, while Crawford's IQ and adaptability remain unmatched. Their styles are eerily similar. Both switch hitters, both natural finishers, both obsessed with precision. Still, some hurdles remain.
He reminds them so much of me, but seeing him, you know, I kind of see myself in him, and yes, he deserve a title shot.
Back comes Crawford with the jab. Down goes Spence. How quick.
That's for next year, but we're going to fight again in October, November. And I said to His Excellency, maybe if you...
After this fight, because he's from a litany of angles. And here comes Spence, though, as Crawford. And down goes...
That's the dude I need to fight maybe after the rematch.
Always tennis. But you've got people now who are champions at 47 that will look now at Boots.
Deram. Or will it be Terence?
Barrios, Stanionis. What other fights are they going to be? They need to be looking.
Bivol Beterbiev in October out there.
Looking for the Boots fight, for me to pay up, or a site fee to pay up. Or
Eddie Hearn has openly stated he wants Ennis to first unify the welterweight division before moving up. That means potential fights against champions like Mario Barrios or Imantas Stanionis later this year. Yet, with Saudi interest and global attention building, the timeline could accelerate fast. Behind the scenes, Canelo Alvarez has also entered the conversation. ESPN's Mike Coppinger reported that Canelo may take a tune-up fight this fall before targeting a 2025 super fight with Crawford, a matchup that would pit the undisputed welterweight king against boxing's pound-for-pound superstar. Canelo has publicly said Crawford would be a very difficult fighter because of his ability to switch between southpaw and orthodox, though he insists he'd get little credit for beating a smaller man. "It's too small, it's too small," he told Fight Hype. But money always matters.
And a great talent. Whether he'd stand a chance with Crawford, I don't really know, because at 147, Crawford is, I think, prodigy. I mean, I think, he's an unbelievable that they haven't seen. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We had a deal for this.
In the fight, and Spence is hurt. The 7th. A big shot. Down goes Spence for the
talent. We're paying again. Ennis is probably, other than
The type of fight Terence Crawford is fighter is me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then he needs to.
Meanwhile, Crawford has said repeatedly that he sees Ennis as the future of the sport. "I've supported him since the amateurs," he said. "He reminds me of myself. His time will come, but right now, business is business. That business may now be locked in for early 2025. For fans, this matchup captures everything boxing still gets, right? Two fighters at the peak of their powers, no trash talk needed, just respect and legacy. Ennis represents the next generation. Crawford, now 36, is chasing immortality. Saudi promoters are ready to fund it. And the world will be watching to see whether Bud can defy time once more, or if Boots Ennis finally steps out of the shadow and becomes the face of boxing's new era.